Okay, we will now be in our open council meeting at 6:45. And we will need a roll call for a quorum.
Coulter. Here. McAdams.
Present.
Terry.
Here.
Wallander.
Here. And I do want to request that we go back into closed session after completion of the 2 agenda items.
I'll make that motion.
Even after adjournment of the open meeting, then to go back in to finish our closed session because I forgot something. I will ask for that at that time.
Okay.
Okay, I just put it straight. Okay, our first item is the old business, the electric department. We did not have the parts request at the last meeting. And it's a total of 24,2505 that it's my understanding they need this because of the work that needs to be done behind Walmart,
I'm sorry. I just don't have that page.
Apple Market. All the way up to the department where the Dollar General store is.
2425.05.
Yes.
Well, they need them, and then they need to restock. They need to have some in.
Right. Some of this will be used for that project and some will be stock items.
Right.
So I'm requesting approval of this purchase.
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second it.
Coulter.
Oh, did you get the motion in second?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I second.
Okay, I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Purchase approved. Here's your original back. Okay, the next one is the tires for the sanitation truck, and you got new information tonight. And Zach is here to address this. Is there some explanation of why you want Ozark Go Tire out of the 3 quotes that you got here?
Yeah, so I'm wanting to, all our trash trucks had 12R 22.5-inch tires, and pretty much the only trucks those come on are fire trucks and trash trucks. So they're kind of uncommon and hard to get when we need replacements. I want to switch. Our new truck, the 2023 truck, has tires, they're 12Rs. But they're still in pretty good shape, probably last another year or two, with it being our spare truck, maybe even a little longer since it's only out on the roads about once a week, 2 times a week. And if we swap that out for 315s, that are recapped, which means retreaded by Ozarko down the road, we'd only be paying 40, or we'd get a savings of 40 or 50% per tire getting them retreaded. So we'd be taking off the used but still in good condition tires from the 2023 truck, putting those on the 2010 truck, and then getting the 315s on the new 2023 truck.
Repeat that one more time. So we're gonna take it off the
2023 truck, the used tires that are on that are still have pretty good amount of life left in them. Putting those on the 2010 truck, which is our spare truck, and then getting the 315 tires put on the new truck.
With new wheels.
And that's the added expense is the wheels. It's quoted from Daniel's Tire Shop, a really low number, but that's because that's an 8.25-inch wheel. Suboptimal choice. I have another thing I printed out. I don't know if I gave it to Terry. but it's a technical data sheet.
Yeah.
It says the approved rim size for the 315R 22.5 is 9 inches. So I'm thinking we might run into issues with the spacing of the tires between each dual. And I don't know if you got these pictures. So this is 315. See, there's maybe a 3/8 inch gap. This is a loaded truck, so 9 to 11 tons of trash on it. And if there were any less space in there, they'd pretty much be touching, which wouldn't be good. And I also included the 12R tires. It's still very little space, so I don't think there's a whole lot of room to get a narrower rim for the 315 tires. So I also talked to Daniel and Daniel's Tire, and they said that they can get a 9-inch rim. They only have aluminum wheels available for $440 a piece, as opposed to Ozarko, which is $250, and Don's Goodyear, $285 they want for each rim.
So the hub pilot mills that they quoted initially,
Are the 8 1/4 inch.
instead of the 9 that you're wanting.
Yeah, well, I just don't think it would work once we get, 10 tons of trash on there. Everything kind of pooches out a little, and I think the tires would be rubbing.
Are the Ozarko tire rims steel or aluminum?
Steel.
So,
And there is the option to just do direct replacement of 12Rs, like I said, down the road, switching over to the 315s and getting the carcasses recapped whenever we need to, would be a savings of 40 to 50%.
so right now you're wanting to take the new truck, put it on the older truck
Right.
because those tires need replaced?
Yep.
Okay.
And I've, in the interest of trying to save money, we had some old used tires that were takeoffs from other trash trucks we've had tires replaced on in the warehouse, and I've been kind of cycling through those, putting them on the old truck. But we've had a number of flats and blowouts, and it's become kind of a safety thing, and I'm out of used tires that I can use, so.
So on these quotes,
Mhm.
it's the 12R 22.5 that are $400 and some a piece. Is that that's
well,
Daniels?
Really depends. You can get bottom of the barrel brand that are, I think, Daniels, they quoted me as super, no, it was
No, this is,
Ozarko, I think.
this is what he's wanting right there.
Yeah, and my question is though, is even at the cost of that, with this, the tire, it would still be cheaper than Ozarko.
Yes, I believe it's cheaper, but not getting, well, no.
How much
Well, yeah,
did,
it'd have to be, because it's 402 versus 350 a tire here. On your Ozarko tire quote,
Mm-hmm.
you've got, the recaps are 350 and the new ones are 798,
Mm-hmm.
plus 250 per wheel.
Yep, and Daniel's tire, I think their recap was 402.
Yeah,
This is higher than
And
this.
what was their new ones?
And
From
this is-
Daniel's,
Uh-huh.
This is higher than this.
they didn't give me a price on a new one for the 315, but a new
the whole?
12R was 470.
So
Pardon?
you're looking
A new
at
12R 22.5 was 470 each. So 1880 is
So
the
it should be,
full price.
They, Daniels didn't give you a quote for new tires, right?
Only in the 12R, not the 315.
Oh, okay.
so it's recap
Oh,
on that.
okay.
Yeah, the 315s are recaps from Daniels, and the 12Rs are the new price of 470.
Okay, so what are you asking for, the recaps or the new ones from Ozarko? How many?
Recaps.
You're okay with the recaps?
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, down the road, it'd be cost savings every time we have to buy tires, because
So
we can
you're
just get
gonna-
them retreaded.
The old tires that you're taking off of the 23,
We'll be
Or-
going on
oh.
to 2010.
yes, but the ones that you're taking off the 2010, are you gonna save them?
They're toast.
He said he's put all the used ones
Okay,
in
so
for-
from Ozarko, you're asking for $350 per tire plus $250 per wheel.
Yes, and
Okay.
interested being completely upfront, I called Daniels, and because we'll have to get the old tires from the 2023 mounted on the 2010, they said they do it for 35 mounting fee each tire.
Instead of Ozarko doing it, you mean?
Well, then we'd have to drive the 2010 truck out there. I mean, we could, but, and if you wanted prices on that, I could see how much it would be. I just,
My question would be,
Where is those?
don't we have a mechanic to do
West
that?
Lanes.
I mean, jack up the truck and take the old tires off, put the other ones on?
yeah, I don't know what kind of equipment he has.
I don't know what-
It's
if we've got a
$140.
jack to do it or not.
And Ozarko also balances the tires, which I guess Daniels doesn't have the equipment for such a big tire.
Oh, so you want, okay, how many tires are you wanting?
4.
So that's $600 times 4, right?
Well,
It's
no,
350 plus
retread.
250?
350 times
And
4.
then-
Are we
want the-
getting 40 wheels also?
We'd have to get the 9-inch wheels, so. yeah.
Okay, so that's $350 per tire and $250 per wheel.
That's $600.
I think,
for
was it
4.
2,400 was the final price on that?
2,400, right. That's what he got.
Okay, 2,400. Plus 4 times 35 for the mounting on the other.
Yeah, assuming Daniels doesn't have a problem that I didn't buy tires from
Wait,
him,
wait,
charge
wait,
more.
you got it down here, Ozarko tire quote, plus mounting at $35 each.
Oh, yeah, that was. from
Okay, and there's
Daniels.
gonna be an additional $35 to mount a tire on there. Each tire on the 315s.
Only on the 2010 truck.
Okay, yeah, all right, so you've got
The labor and everything is included for
the
the ones I'm buying,
315s.
buying from Ozark, yeah.
Okay. Well, right below that, you got plus mounting at $35 each.
Right, for the
So that's for
2010.
the 2010 truck on the, okay.
And that's what you're saying Daniels can do or can't do? They can't balance them?
They can't balance them, they can mount, they can
They
attach
shouldn't,
to
they
the truck.
shouldn't have to be balanced because it should be fine coming off the 23, right?
Yeah, I think theoretically, yeah.
Right, and I just asked on that, instead of, could the maintenance guy take those tires and put them on the 2010?
I can call them.
Well, I mean, $140, that's all, that's what I was saying was,
But there's something about those jacks down there, because he hasn't done any of the
Yeah,
tires
I've
for
never had him,
sanitation.
I've never, I think there was some, I can't remember what he
don't
said.
think that there's a jack down there that can do that. I'm not positive about that.
Yeah,
It would have to be like a
Okay.
10-ton jack, 20-ton jack.
Well, each truck
So-
weighs about 28,000 pounds or so.
More than
Empty.
that, yeah.
So,
Does our shop not change a tire on
not the
our
sanitation trucks.
backhoes and?
well, they've got a tire changer down there, machine, I've
Right,
seen
that's
it.
what I'm saying, why,
Okay, how about this?
Okay,
Wait, okay, approve the $2,400 to Ozarko and approve the mounting if the shop can't do it because of the jack size, then approve the Daniels Tire doing the mounting for $35 each. Does that work?
Yeah,
Does
I
that work
just,
for you?
yeah, I just
Am I
hope,
saying it right?
I think you are. I just hope that Daniels, that wasn't like a price if I buy the tires from them. But
I mean, where's this Ozark located at?
it's in West Plains.
right on top of the hill right there before,
Yeah, it's as you're coming into
across
town.
from the
Oh, okay.
livestock.
If the
Okay, I knew
shop
I'd seen that
and
sign, okay.
Daniels cannot do it for the $35, if the shop can't do it, and then Daniels can't do it for the $35, then
Ozarko.
Ozarko,
But he's kind of worried about driving that truck all the way down there with them bad tires on it.
I mean, take it slow, but, The only thing I'm saying, Daniels very well may do it for 35 each. I just don't know if they'll be
Upset.
upset that I didn't go with them. So they could say, well, no, it'll be 55. I don't think it's gonna be a huge amount more, but
I would like to see us keep our business in town. I really would, but I can understand why you
Approve
don't want.
Daniels for whatever they want to charge us,
I'm not saying
or
Daniels.
just approve that the mounting on the 2010 be done at Daniels Tire?
Right, regardless if he charges 35 or 40, if our shop guy can't do it.
And I'm not saying Daniels would have something against us going
Right.
with someone else. I'm just saying there's a possibility that if we don't buy tires from them, there might be less of a price break.
Well, I feel like probably Daniels, if he can't come have the 9-inch regular wheel that you need, I think he can understand, I think he'll understand
I
that.
feel like it's
But
the case.
I just like to do stuff local.
Absolutely.
We get our tax dollars from our local.
Yeah, it makes sense to keep it in
We need a
town.
motion to approve the $2,400 purchase of the tires from Ozarko and the mounting of the used tires on the 2010 at Daniels.
I'll make that motion. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I,
Okay.
And I'll call Daniel tomorrow and see if it's something he's able to tackle. Daniel, the mechanic, our mechanic.
okay.
I know, it gets confusing.
Okay, and then please let me know.
Yep.
Adjourn to the list. Thank you, Zach, very much.
You're welcome. If I
Thank
clear
you.
things up.
Okay, before adjournment,
Can I say one more time? Please don't let the tires get that bad again. I mean, we don't expect you to go to the junkyard and get used tires.
Well, no, it wasn't that. They were tires in our shop
Well,
that
that-
still had.
I was just using that as a phrase.
And I wouldn't have if it was on our normal, everyday usage trucks, you know, we have the two newer ones, and those are the ones that are everyday going to and from West Plains, but this one with our 2020 truck down, we've kind of been using it more miles on it, and trying to be as cost effective as that goes, so.
Well, next time, please come to us and if you see they're getting bad, let us know. We'll pick somebody like whichever we
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Good help.
all right, thank you. You guys have a good night.
You too.
I would like to ask for a motion for after adjournment of this open meeting that we go back into closed session regarding personnel and the hiring of the city administrator.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call vote on this, please.
Coulter,
Aye.
McAdams,
Aye.
Perry,
I.
Wallander.
Aye.
Okay, I now call for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned. We will go into closed session.